What's up, my pretty white TVs? It's your girl Greek Princess, back tonight with another healthy vegan recipe. Tonight I am making a spicy kale salad that will knock your socks off. So I have tonight a big bowl of kale, and I know a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon with the kale craze of how healthy it is and how good it is for you. I remember at one time it used to be just decorations for a salad bar. I don't know if y'all remember, but Wendy's used to have a super buffet salad bar thing, and they used to use this just to decorate the bar. So now today has changed. Now the decorations has turned into a healthy salad. So this is actually a recipe that was well, we first tasted it at Tassili's, which is a raw food restaurant that's here in Atlanta and in the West End. And if you're from Atlanta, Georgia, you know where I'm talking about. So, but the salads there are very expensive. So we just decided that we would start making our own because they're so good. So we just figured out what the ingredients were, how we can make it ourselves, and have a whole bowl this big instead of paying for a bowl this big and spending like $30. So tonight I'm showing you the budgeted way of getting your spicy kale salad and enjoying it. So I have the kale all chopped up already. I am working on my red onions. So that is the first ingredient that we're going to put in here. So I am going to finish chopping these up. And the what makes it spicy is the why did it slip my mind? Turn around. Where's the seasoning? But it's cayenne pepper. Golly, I couldn't think straight, y'all. All right, so the cayenne pepper is the spice in the salad. So that's your base of your spice. You can add other spices, whatever you like. Powder, not powder, but pepper, or whatever you want to use in it. But we have, my husband actually has his own blend. He doesn't really want to share that blend, but it's basically cayenne pepper and like some all seasoning, just give it some flavor. Because, the cayenne can kind of be overpowering, so you have to, mix a little something else in it. So, I am chopping up the red onion. I have, what is it called? An ugly tomato?
Yeah.
An ugly tomato. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a organic tomato that is ugly. But it's like an authentic tomato, heirloom, and it is really fresh. You can taste the flavor of the tomato instead of back in the day tomato, instead of a watered down tomato where you have no flavor at all. So I'm going to be chopping up the tomato as well. So let me see. I'm going to finish chopping this onion up. I'm trying to be careful not to cut my little fingers. I really need that cutting board though. This thing is too limited. Now the last time we made this kale salad, we both started choking off of the mix. That cayenne pepper ain't no joke, y'all. So hopefully tonight we don't get the choke out of it. All right. So I hope everybody's out there being careful, washing your hands, being sanitary, staying away from anyone that may be sick or coughing or sneezing. Look, you can't be doing that in the house.
It's hot. It's hot.
Anyway.
It's a hot coffee.
We got a regular comedian in here, y'all. And I would say you need about maybe, what is this, like a half of a red onion? Yeah, about a half of a red onion. I mean, of course, it depends on your liking. If you like a lot of onion, which I do. So I like crunch too. And the good thing about the kale salad is that it keeps its crunch after you, you know, finish making it. Right. Ooh, uh-oh. This red onion starting to get a little, get me a little teary-eyed. I hope this is not too loud for y'all to be listening to. That's why I said I need to change to that cutting board because it's not as loud. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. It might be about the same, y'all. Let's see, my head is cut off, but it's okay. Y'all know what I look like. So yeah, so we have a lot of Georgians coming back from trips and stuff, testing positive for the coronavirus. So a lot of people are getting sick behind this thing.
Drinking too much water.
Oh Lord. Y'all don't believe that, I'm sure. Ain't got nothing to do with drinking no Corona. But I do have some tips for y'all tonight. While I chop up this onion and tomato, I don't want y'all to get bored. So I can, you know, share a few tips with you. The first tip that I have, if you want to, kind of, I'm not gonna say it's gonna completely prevent it, but it would definitely boost your chances of not getting it. And that is, first thing is drinking a lot of water. And I know you all know that the body is made up of 70% water. And you need water in order to have healthy organs, which is your skin. That's your biggest organ. So you want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. What I do, I mean, this is how you're supposed to do it, but I just divide my weight in half, and then however many ounces the half of your weight is, that's how much water you should drink per day. In other words, like if you're 120 pounds, you would split that by 2, which is 60. So you would drink 60 ounces of water per day to get your intake of what your body size needs of water. Because you know, it used to be where you drink 8 to 10 glasses of water, but some people are not, as everybody's different. So you want to drink the amount of water that's enough for your body size. So just remember that, drink a lot of water, because what it does is it rinses all of the possible bacteria or virus or whatever it is, you know, the strands, rinses it down while you're drinking the water. And once the virus hits your stomach, the acid in your stomach kills the virus. So you want to be sure that you're drinking enough water per day to keep this virus away. And make sure you tell your family members, because I know we will tend not to drink water because we're so busy drinking sodas and juice and coffee and tea and all this other stuff. And you know, you want to get your H2O in, get your water in, if you want to have something else to drink with your food or meals or whatever, then do that. But make sure you're getting your daily water intake in. That's one tip. And also, the water is good for your skin, your hair, your nails. You know, you want to be sure to drink enough. It can help with weight loss. You know, it's done wonders for my skin. I mean, I've never had bad skin, but I don't have to wear makeup. I just put some cocoa butter on my skin and go. I wear lipstick or lip gloss and I'm good. But I don't have to put all that, you know, powder and makeup and stuff, only by choice. If I wanted to do it, I can, but I don't have to because the water keeps my skin clear and acne bump free. So that's one good reason to make sure you're drinking enough water. So, well, there's several reasons, but you know, washing the toxins out of your body through the day. You want to keep everything flowing, because if you're not drinking the water, and disease can set in because it's just stopping. And another thing is, you know, when I say water, any water I'm sure will probably do, but you know, it's better if you have either spring water or alkaline water, which I've told you before, we have an alkaline water machine. And I do sell the water because it's pure alkaline water, and you can buy the alkaline water at the store, but alkaline water is more is stronger from the minute it comes out of the spout. And so when it first comes out of the spout, you want to go ahead and drink it in the first 5 days. That's when it's more potent. The longer you wait after 5 days, it loses its alkalinity. So when you buy the water at the store and they say it's alkaline, it's pretty much possibly not completely alkaline, because first of all, it's been sitting in the warehouse on the shelves for days and days until it actually gets shipped to the store. So who's to say that it's alkaline? But you can test it. There are water testers. I have one. You can test your water and see how alkaline it actually is. Yeah, that's another video. We have to show you that on another time. But if you live in the Atlanta area, if you need some pure alkaline water, you can DM me, or you know, comment in the comment section. You can email me at well, should I guess well, anyway, just put in the comments if you need some water, or DM me at my IG, which is Greek Princess for Life, and that's GreekPrincess, the number 4, and life, LIFE. So you can DM me and let me know if you need some water, and I'll be happy to get you some pure alkaline water. I do sell it by the gallons, not by the bottles. So if you need gallons, let me know. I do have clients that will order, you know, 20 gallons at a time. So like I say, just let me know if you have someone in your family that may have a sickness that you want to help them conquer or whatever. Like I say, just let me know. Hit me up in the DM on the comments below. So that's my first tip, drinking a lot of water. The second tip is, of course, keeping your hands washed. Sanitize as much as you can your phone, your door handles, anything that you're constantly touching. And when you come home from work or wherever you've been, sanitize your door handles at home. Make sure you go straight to the sink and wash your hands from whatever you was touching before you came in the house. So, what's my other tip? I got several, but those are the main two. But yeah, so just make sure you taking care of yourself. You want to take care of you and your family. Oh, another thing is there's a way that you can test yourself, because you know the coronavirus, you can't detect it for 2 weeks. By the time you know figure out you got it, it's already covered like 50% of your lungs. So in the one way that you can test it before that gets to that point is in the morning when you wake up, you can do a breathing test, which is holding your breath for 10 seconds. And not 10 minutes, because I don't want anybody passing out. Sorry y'all, my camera cut off. So like I said, 10 seconds, not 10 minutes. I don't want nobody trying to say I held my breath for 10 minutes and passed out. Nope, that ain't my fault. That's you for not listening. I said 10 seconds. Hold your breath, breathe in, and hold your breath for 10 seconds. If in between those 10 seconds you cough, then you might need to go to the doctor and get checked. But if you can hold your breath for 10 seconds or maybe 15 seconds without coughing, then your lungs are pretty much working the way they're supposed to. So remember that. Keep that in mind and do that every morning until this thing passes over. All right, that's enough about the coronavirus. All right, so I got my red onions chopped. Okay, actually there's more than that, but let me show you. I just put this on a cutting board. All right. I'm losing onions. All right, so here we go. So that's about a half of a red onion right there. And now I'm going to chop up my tomato. I already have a half of one right here that I can start chopping. And y'all, when they say ugly, they mean ugly. These things are really ugly. Look at it, it's all beat up. But yeah, they taste absolutely wonderful. And the fresher tomato you have, the better your salad is gonna taste. So, I'm gonna cut it up in little slithers, or little diced pieces. It must not be as strong today. I don't feel like I did it last time. I'm usually choking up something. It is. Uh-oh. Hi, Panther. Y'all, one of my puppies just standing there. I think he want to be a cook. He just stand there and watch everything you do in the kitchen. And then, of course, he waiting for you to drop something. All right.
You be like, everything y'all dropping, you do.
All right. So, y'all, what else is going on besides this coronavirus scare? I'm trying to think. Let me see. That done like kind of took over the news, so it's like, what else is anybody else talking about? All the memes on social media is about the coronavirus, and it's like, goodness gracious. Okay. So far, I have 3 things complete for the salad, which is the kale, the red onions, the tomatoes, and then I have my seasoning right here. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Do you think this is gonna be enough tomato? Or what, am I gonna have to cut the other one? Hmm.
You cut off the other one.
So y'all, I'm gonna say 1.5, not 1.5, maybe a whole tomato is good. But you know, if you want to like spread it out, just make sure you cut it in small diced pieces. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this one in half because that was the half that I just diced up. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this one off. Okay, and I also wash my vegetables off in the alkaline water machine. Okay, so I'm gonna cut about this much more. This one is easier to cut because it's a little harder than the first one. All right. And I'm not using my normal knife either. My, what's it called? What's the knife called? Tamagotchi, that's what it's called. I think I showed y'all these before. Anyway, yeah, it's the Tamagotchi knives. And they're so pretty, but they really are sharp. And I got that set at Publix. They're all over, but Publix happen to have it in their dish department, or you know, where you buy cooking items and stuff. And I bought one before, but when I seen that whole kit, I was like, I gotta have it. All right, y'all, I'm almost finished. I know y'all like, okay, and we tired of hearing her cut darn tomatoes. Okay. All right, and so far, this is what I have. I'm gonna cut just a little bit more to put in. I might have to fast forward through this part so y'all don't fall asleep. Oh yeah, I forgot about the smoked sun-dried tomatoes. You gotta cut those up too, y'all. Cause those actually give it the smoked flavor. But I'm telling you, the first time, now we do this. I don't know if they do that if they add it. They don't have those in the one at Tassili's, do they? I don't know, but anyway, I know when my husband first made one of these salads at home, and I came to make my bowl, I thought it was bacon in them. I mean, bacon in the salad. I was like, wait a minute. I know you ain't put no bacon in the salad because we don't eat bacon, so, or meat, period. So it's like, I know it ain't no bacon in this salad. But that's exactly what those sun-dried, smoked sun-dried tomatoes taste like. All right, let's see. All right, y'all. So I'm done cutting those up. So here's my tomatoes. And I'm gonna, and these are the julienne cut smoked sun-dried tomatoes that I'm gonna add in here. So I'm gonna cut these up with scissors. Oh, shoot. I think I pulled too many. Okay. But I like a lot, so I'm fine with that. I guess you don't want to put too much, it might overpower the salad. And they really already cut up anyway. They like already in pieces. I just like to make them a little bit smaller so they'll spread all over the salad. So I'm going to cut these up real quick. All right, and the base of my salad is going to be the veganaise, veganaise. It's like a vegan mayonnaise. So that is what I use to toss the salad with to add all the ingredients. All right. Okay. Okay. So, and I want to keep talking to y'all, but I don't want to hold y'all longer trying to talk and cut up the food. But I mean, I'm coordinated. I can do both. I just, right now it's so, this one thing has kind of consumed the conversation of everything. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to write down some topics to talk to y'all about so y'all don't get bored. I know one thing, y'all. Another thing I could talk about, and that's this darn rain. Y'all, I am so sick of it raining every day. And I know we need the rain, and that makes the world go round, but, oh my gosh, y'all. This has been the rainiest winter ever, and I mean that. All right, y'all. I think that's good. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, and I don't know, I'm sure y'all know where you can buy kale, but normally it's in the produce section at the grocery store, and we get the Nature's Green or any organic kale you can find, you know, or you know, it can be organic, doesn't have to be whatever, but yeah, so that's what the kale looks like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start tossing the kale with the mayonnaise. And get me a spoon. I think that's big enough. No, that's too big because it won't go in my bottle mayonnaise. All right, so I'm gonna use this little one right here. All right, so I'm gonna use, and this is about a tablespoon, and you want to gradually add your veganaise in to the kale. That way, it's not too much, because you don't want a soggy kale salad. At least I know I don't. So for right now, I'm just gonna put 2 healthy tablespoons of veganaise, and I'm going to like start blending it in. And what will happen now, you see how full this bowl is. Once I start tossing it with this veganaise, it'll start like shrinking. So you think you're gonna get this big bowl of lettuce. Nah. It's actually a lot. I should have did a little bit at a time. You know what? I think I will. Hold on. Let me get me another bowl. Here we go. That way, I'm working smart and not hard. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is toss a little bit at a time. All right. I think that's enough. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put a third one in because this is a lot of kale, and normally doesn't take that much veganaise, so we're gonna see how much we end up putting in. So far I put 3 of this size spoon, and this is slim, so if you make it smaller, it's like a tablespoon. If not a tablespoon and a half, I don't know. But like I said, you can just measure it and see how much you actually need. Once you start stirring it in, it'll kind of spread around. All right. Okay. Okay, that's 4. Okay. You know one thing, I'm getting a workout. My arm is like on fire. Okay. Hey, Panther. He back over here trying to see what's going on, y'all. Okay. So, let me think. Any good movies that I've seen over the weekend? Can't even think of what I saw this weekend. Seemed like the weekend went by so fast. Whew. All right, that arm is on fire. All right, so let's see. I should have let him do this part. Okay. This is 5. seemed like we did more lettuce this time. Uh-oh. I'm over here feeding Panther. Salad flying on the floor. And he making sure he catch it. Alright. Okay, so if you can see how it's blending, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's actually blending. My arm is on fire. I should let you do this part. Because it's a lot. It seems like a lot of kale.
It's shrink.
It ain't shrinking.
Still.
Hmm? Huh? Yeah. Add it in. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to add the cayenne mix. This is the pepper. I'm going to blend in. Should I put all of this? All right. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time to determine if it's hot enough or not too hot. We don't want it too spicy. You want to taste the salad. So the cayenne is what kind of break down it don't break down the veganaise?
The veganaise break it down. Break the kale down.
It just seems like it's not, normally it'll be.
In the season it breaks down the veganaise.
That's what I mean.
The veganaise break down the kale.
Mm-hmm.
And then the seasoning break down the veganaise.
Okay. All right. Y'all, this smells so good already. So, I think I'll add a little bit more cayenne. Oh, Lord. Y'all. I'm working out over here. And you don't have to make this much if you don't want to. We just know that when we make it, we eat it all. Like, it goes really fast. So, we make a lot, so it'll last. But if you want to just make a little bowl for yourself, or maybe enough for 4 people, oh, maybe not even 4, maybe 2 people, you won't have to make this much. All right. Okay. So this is what it's looking like so far. If you can see the spice in it. Get to the bottom.
It'll get down.
Hmm?
It'll get down.
Say it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead and add your onion.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna start adding the onion in. it's looking and smelling delicious. All right. What movies did we watch over the weekend? I can't think of not one. I can't think of not one. I'm like, why can't I think? I think I mentioned Spencer Confidential in my last video. But we watched something else that was real good too. Oh, what was the name of that one with the little boy? Where he had the surgeries on his face. Oh shoot. See, we don't watch so many movies. We don't know the names of them after we don't watch them. We have to go back and look. But y'all, we are movie fanatics. For real. Alright. Okay, so I got my onion, my cayenne pepper, and my veganaise mixed around. And on the camera, you really can't see it too good. But yeah, it's in there. What's my mayonnaise? Oh, veganaise, I'm saying mayonnaise.
Do the veganaise and do the sun-dried tomato.
Okay.
Put all of them in there. Sun-dried tomato. And the tomatoes go in last.
Okay. Yeah, the tomatoes going last because it's the soft ingredient and you don't want them to be mushy once you
Add avocados if you want.
Yeah, you can add avocado if you like avocado in your salad.
Since you don't.
I don't, because I like guacamole when you mix it all with, you know, the onions and lime and all that stuff. But I can't eat avocado. The texture kind of messes with me a little bit. But I love avocado. It's good for you. It's a good fat and you need it in your life. But I just can't eat it in my salads or on a sandwich. Cannot. All right. Now that I've got that all mixed up, okay. Now I'm going to add my tomatoes. See, this is what it looks like right now with the onions and the. Can you see it? Oh, you can see it a little bit. Okay. Yep. All right. So now I'm going to put my tomatoes and my smoked sun-dried tomatoes in. Alright. It never fails. I always get this facial, y'all. Oof. I'm gonna start recording somewhere else because this thing always get me. Oof. Okay. Like that's where I get that glow on my skin from, the dishwasher. Okay. So yeah, y'all, that's how you make the spicy kale salad. And it is pretty much done and ready to eat, y'all. So this is what we have as the final salad. And y'all, oh yeah, pouring it out. Okay. But that is it. And y'all, you don't have to take my word for it. You need to make you some. I need to taste it. Can you get me a plate? I'm gonna taste it and make sure I got enough cayenne pepper. But you can keep. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. My camera cut off again. All right, so I was in the midst of tasting to make sure that it's enough cayenne pepper in it. And let's see what this is like, because it looks and smells scrumptious. But like I say, don't take my word for it. make this and let me know how you like it. All right, let's taste it. Got a fork. Y'all, I'm excited. I love some kale salad, y'all. Okay. I'm also making this for my thumbnail. Thank you. All right, so let's taste. Let me get a little tomato and a little onion in there. And get. Oh, that thing is making noise. I'm sorry. Here we go. Now that is delicious. Yeah, that's really good. I can actually afford to put some more cayenne pepper in here. And like I said, you can use cayenne pepper, and you can use what kind of seasoning you like with the cayenne pepper to give it your own special flavor. But the cayenne is what makes it the spicy kale salad. But yeah, y'all, so this is it. Wait, is my ponytail cut off? My bun cut off. Is that a good thumbnail? He's looking at me like, what's she doing? All right. Oh, no, I can put it in my mouth. Is that good? I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to eat the salad. I can't think straight. All right, let me see. All right, that's good. Here, you're gonna say, put some more cayenne in there. What is wrong with you? You're getting strangled. Hey.
Oh, the tomatoes.
Hmm?
The tomato will turn it on.
So.
You got to buy the tomato.
Yeah.
Ugly tomato. So regular tomato ain't gonna do it.
The ugly tomato is what you need to turn this salad completely on. That's what makes it really good. I mean, the whole thing, everything makes it good. But yeah, go out, get you some kale. And this whole salad costs about what? Less than $10? Yeah. Versus you having to go and buy it and you're going to spend $30.
$10 for that much right now.
Yeah. You probably spend about $10 for this amount that's on this plate. So, yep. All right, that's my thumbnail. So y'all, like I said, go ahead, get you some kale, get your ugly tomato, your red onions, and your smoked sun-dried tomatoes, and your veganaise, and you make a whole big salad for you and your family. All right, y'all. So I enjoyed y'all tonight, and thank you for staying with me. Hope you stayed to the end and watched the complete making of the salad. So good night, y'all, and I will see y'all the next time, which will be more than likely tomorrow night with another healthy vegan recipe. All right, good night, my pretty white TVs. See y'all later.